Hi, it's June the 6th, 2025. And yeah, it's Friday today. And also the day when we have the monthly meeting. So, but this time will still be present by Jingjing and I just respond for putting everything together and making the PowerPoints. I knew that I should be more active. I should be more active in like present my results by my own to others, but right now I don't think this is worthy was the effort to really present to do the presentation by myself. I have been working on my spoken English lately, and I think these things the process begins like I as you know I have like I don't practice it for quite a few months. I guess that will have 2 months, and then I don't really practice it at all. But then this week, I think it's at the beginning of this week or last week, by the end of last week, and the time when I was waiting for the shuttles, I was about to catch up with the shuttles, but I then realized that I found someone who is still on the creek, someone who is I dislike in the creek, and I decided to walk away from the creek and keep quite a distance from it and skip these shuttles and wait for the next one. So there is about a 20 minutes gap. There's about 20 minutes that either I can choose to watch videos, browsing, or I can just choose to talk with ChatGPT. And fortunately, I choose the second options. So then, but there is not that because that at that time there was no much time. So and I also stand in the I think I was standing in the shuttle stops, and I just put on my earphones and pretending I was on a phone. And it's good that in this way I don't need to start conversation when I met someone who is who unknown when they pass by, or they and then the network is really good. And the conversation, I believe that the ChatGPT seems have a great updates these days, and the conversation between me and it is become more smoothly. It's become more smooth, and then I just throw the question that, okay, ChatGPT, I want to start practicing conversation today. So do you have anything to discuss or we can talk about? And then she will immediately come a different options, and but still it tend to begin with very naive or simple questions like what is a hobby and how do you do today and what's your plan for a weekend, this or the weekend. But you can ask him for more options, and it's quite interesting these days that I want him to share something news that I really interested in. For example, today I asked a few days ago I asked him, is there any news about China? Or the second days I asked, I just saw YouTube discussion on how China become cool, and I just decided to talk with him around on these topics today, because yesterday there is a lot of drama between the Trump and Iran, and seems like they have a very dramatic breakup, and everyone, many people call it as a divorce, and they are very nasty divorce. They are having a very nasty divorce these days. So I just think, why not? I can practice it on this topic, and yeah, because it's funny that a lot of TikTok trying to also describe things, also focus on these things, and on the shuttles. After I discussed with it before the shuttles, and making you during this one probably 30 minutes shuttle transfer times, I just watch the same topic on Twitter, TikTok, and then I can pick up the very different description, or many different thinking, many different more natural description, statement or description about what is happening right now, and I can really pick up a lot of new phrases, new questions, new words, new phrases, and new opinions about it, or even new sentence. And that's really helped me. That's really boosts my confidence these days. So I'm glad that I started with a very short period of time, short amount of times in practicing it. And then I would say that by now I just I was getting more and more addicted to this sort of practice, and it really helped me to boost my spoken English. And yeah, so besides that, I don't think my life is pretty good. I would say it's pretty good in these days. I feel like I become more and more confident in handling the situation right now, the work pressure right now, and actually I don't even feel the pressures at all sometimes. Yeah, I can put more energy in the habit I have, that is badminton. I can spend more time in gyms working out, and actually these days even though when I went to gym for running of 50 minutes running, although it's only 3 miles, that is still far away from the final goal, the marathon. The marathon is about 26 miles, and I'm still feel good after I can finish these 50 minutes rounds. And also but it still could to me 2 days to recover, and I blame it on the weather. The weather is getting cold these days. Is turning from very warm to a very cold, and yeah, it's also cloudy, windy, so it's really make everyone sleepy. And I'm not sure if I don't believe that. No, I'm not believe that this weather didn't adding effect on my tiredness these days. Okay. And I also, I really excited about getting improvement. I have improving my badminton skills these days, and it really helped to have a coach. Although I would say that it's because more. Right now I have 3 hours. I have 3 lessons with the new badminton coach, and she really revoke my love to specific skills like smashing or driving, or even clear. So these skills, I used to believe that I have very confident about it, but to be honest, and there is still space that I can. There is still space that I can improve, and I think finding realize that I still have a lot of space that I can improve is the first step that I can put myself forward. Putting myself forward. So it's good. It's good that these days when I watching those coaching teaching videos, I can really see the difference between good and bad skills that this player has, and some players, or which point is more critical, or which point is less efficient if you really want to master this skill. So I also went to gyms to practice by my own. Unfortunately, we don't have those courses that I can really practice. But it's okay that you are off court and you can strengthen your muscle that you really need, like my core, like my leg muscle, the muscle, like my core strength, my leg strength, and a lot of other things that I can practice without really holding my rackets and bodies. And of course, I can really feel the difference when trying to practice these skills. So I feel like I'm on the right track to this. Okay, and what else? Tomorrow is another new challenge for me because there's a new opening, a new badminton, a new recently opened badminton courts, and they have a lot of. It's closer to our apartments and it has more space and more courts for the badminton players. But the good thing is that I can play with a lot of strangers. Because these days we are not satisfied with playing with our friends, and because we play for quite a long time and we knew that which one is good, which one can be easy to defeat, or which one can be is still very challenging to us. But the problem is that if we are playing with our friends, most of the time we play very chill, and we don't because we want to get everyone involved. We want to like everyone to have fun. So if we are trying to increase our speed or increase our intensities, definitely several of them we have no fun at all. And also if we are with the level of two pairs of players is large, the gap is large, and definitely you don't have fun at all. You have less fun at all. But if you are fighting against the strangers, you have no idea how good they are and what kind of skills that you never encountered. So that's a new challenge for you, and that's a new challenge for me. And yeah, I feel like this one, facing with this sort of unexpected players, skills, and challenge would definitely so, definitely push myself to another limit. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it tomorrow night. And also, I feel like my body recovered very good in this week, and I'm totally ready for this challenge. And yeah, let's see. And also, there is a lot of new friends waiting for us to make. Why not? So why not you just work out to a totally strange, total new areas to explore these new excitement. Yeah, that's what I'm singing today. So it's good. It's good to have these 50 minutes. So as I said, just let's begin with very short practice. And I feel like today I'm still perform very good. By my spoken English is better than used before. So let me keep on these practicing. Let me keep on these rhythms, and let's see how good I am in the following weeks. Okay, see you.